Okay, I think we're good now. Forgetting bolts would have been pretty interesting. All right, let's go. I always have a bad feeling I've forgotten something on my first couple of kills of the trip. Am I wearing solve? Yes, solve, something I frequently forget. I hate pathing in this game. Some nice big bolts coming in now. How's it going today, Jake? I hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day. I'm on an RDO, so I'm having a great time. Any day not at work is a good day. Should be dead. GG. Wow, the drops are so good. I don't know why I haven't done this more. Nice. Always the big decisions in life. Ranging this is actually so much better. I think last time we were chatting, I was saying that I prefer to melee. After ranging this for a while, it is 100 times better. I don't know what I was thinking when I thought melee was better. Ranging is so much chill, so much faster. You got the bolt special attacks hitting hundreds like that. At least I've worked it out now. Another big 91. This might be a pretty quick kill. Might be heading up towards a PB. This is so chill. You can basically just about AFK this. 100k. The drops are like consistently 100k. It's very nice. It's very nice indeed. I love how full screen looks. The only thing I don't like about it is how far the mouse movements are. Moving across Gillinall there to put on my quick prayers. It's probably quicker if I just use the interface on full screen. Yeah, that's true. That's probably what Zolra doesn't. Well, I guess Zolra did sort of have that with the scales, that they were supposed to be always in demand and consistent, but yeah, hasn't been the case. But yeah, the bones prayer is always going to be always needed. I think the other thing is the alkables here as well. The dragon items have a price mandated by the alkables, which is always nice. Market can't change too much there on your alkables. Oh no, forgot to change my bolts, and I was more worried about my bolts than surviving. Isn't a good priority. Should be dead. GG. 100k again, 120k. So consistent. So consistent. Just think if I put all the hours I put into Vorkath, what I've done Zolra, how much GP I might have, but It's all good. Let's go for a big walk and AFK for as long as possible. Nice clear path here. Good bolts coming in there. Would have liked to kill it before this phase. I don't know how to Wooks walk with a crossbow. I'll need to learn that. These tiles here are for meleeing the Wooks walk. I don't know exactly how it works with a crossbow. I've seen it done. I think you get dragged in on an L on your max range is how you do it. But something for the future. Dragon plate skirt, very nice. Yeah, a little bit. I agree, Jake. It's good to have a good mix of things you can interact with other players and do together. So it would be good. I like how they scale certain bosses, how you can solo it, or if you go in a team, the boss gets more difficult with the amount of players. I like that. I guess just with the mechanics, with the Dragon Fireball and things like that, it's probably hard to have a group in here. But yeah, I think the more group PVM and the more group activities, the better. I didn't bring a ring of dueling. Oh well, I'm overhealed anyway, so I can just do this. The loot is so solid. That was just one quick trip. Wow. 600k, maybe 10 minutes, 3kc. That's the good stuff. That is the good stuff. Oh no, I nearly did the wrong bank. Okay. Running short. I might need to stock up. Stock up next kill on some of those. Okay, then just food and we should be good for another trip. Okay, let's go. I can't believe I used to think meleeing was better. This is like my second or third trip ranging now, and it is so much more chill. She might just need to refresh to see some chat there. I've had a little bit of problem with it. Let's just try all my usual solutions. That's better. Okay, let's go, boys. Nice. Nice big 100-bolt spec to start. I wonder what rangers bring as a spec weapon. I've seen some people use like a melee switch with the Void melee helm and like BGS it or something of the sort. Don't know if it's even worth it. Have to do a little bit more research. Some nice big bolts coming in there. I've also got to learn how to Wooks walk this. I've seen it done how you get dragged in by the max crossbow range. But for now, let's just play it safe and make sure we get through it. I wonder what that blue attack is. I'm always taking damage. I wonder if that's a magic base attack. Yeah, I did think that before, Jake. The only thing is that you need a prayer switch because without the obviously blowpipe is two-handed. You lose the dragonfire ward. You get smoked by the magic attacks when you blowpipe switch. So I was blowpipe switching and then getting the prayer switch wrong and taking more damage than I was healing. So I scrapped that pretty quickly. That's probably my worst drop I've seen here, about 90k or so. And Zolra 90k is something to get excited about, so I think this is the place to be. Let's see. Yeah, my very first trip, I also did try the Void Melee Helmet switch with the BGS. Same again, little bit fidgety. You got a Prey Magic, Gear Switch, Spec, Gear Switch, Prey Range, so I don't think the benefit was really worth it, but now that I'm just trying to rack my brain, I can't remember seeing any rangers do it, or no, keep moving. Forgot to turn my run off. Yeah, not sure. I can't remember any rangers specking from memory, so maybe it is just meta to rock the Dragon Hunter crossbow for the whole kill. Wrong bolts. Well, I'm using bastions. Actually, I probably could use the Excalibur spec and just buy ranging pots, which are much cheaper. But then I just lose one slot. It's alright. We're getting through this pretty easy. Don't really need the spec at the moment. Everything's going pretty smooth. Nice big pulse. 60 after 60 is what you like to see. What are you guys up to on RuneScape today? Just drop me a comment in the chat. Let me know what you're working on. What are your goals? What are you working towards? And let's share the grind together. Good fight. Second kill of this trip. Wow, not bad. Yeah, I've got a Dragon Warhammer. It's extremely inaccurate. The defense reduction is very nice, but the accuracy is that low that a BGS spec is often better. So if I was going to go with a melee switch and spec, it'd definitely be BGS. Yeah, Dragon Warhammer spec often isn't best in slot, a best attack, unless something has a weakness to crush, or its defensive stats are low, that accuracy is not a problem. So Bandos, Vorkath, anything of the sort, BGS is often better overall. Obviously lower defense reduction, but way more consistent. Yeah, I agree, Jake. I found it thus far to be much easier to just scrap the gear switch, scrap the prayer swapping special attack, just sit back here, camp the crossbow, and get the job done. So I think I'm just going to stick with that. My only other thought was maybe dark bow, but then again, you're losing one more slot, well, two slots actually, because you need a dark bow, and then you also need dragon arrows. You're losing two spots, and I'm just thinking that even Dragon Hunter crossbow is probably better DPS because of the 30% boost against dragons. So I don't even think using a dark bow spec would be better than just using the crossbow. But things to consider for the future. Hello, Francisco. I hope you're well, my friend. Hope you're having a good day. I've got the wrong bolts. I'm very bad at bolt switching. I've never really bolt switched before. It's just not in my mind as something I need to remember to do. This has happened a few times now where I've got it down to very low hit points on the acid phase, and I just need to walk it out, and we'll just smack him once here. It'll be all over. Wow. Maybe not all over. 0. There we go. That blue attack must be magic based because that is spanking me. But from what I read, you should be praying range here with the ward, so I'll take that as correct. Nice. Dragon Battle Axe. Good drop, nearly 200k, 180k or so. Dragon Battle Axe, 3 rune longswords. Superior Dragon Bones. I'll just overeat to make some room. It's always nice when supplies are a problem. Got that much food, you don't know what to do with it, and you can't loot. It's always a nice position to be in. Oh, a little bit of lag. Not what we want. All right, Jake, take care, mate. I'll see you again soon. I should have Bastion before this kill. It's all good. We live and we learn. Can we get it down before the next special? Come on. No. Okay, easy game. What do we got? Nice, nice. 150k or so. Let's pick it all up. Go and bank. Love that, Bobby. Actually, I needed subs from memory. I need to go and bank. Okay. More prayer pots, more extended super anti-fire. Okay. This is fairly chill, so we'll keep going with some Vorkath. Where did they go? They belong in there, and then they also belong in there. Okay. They can go there. 3 prayer pots seems to be pretty good. Now let's go with that again. I'm getting used to that. More anglers. I always get the really bad feeling I've forgotten something every time, but I think we're good. Up to 165 kc, slowly climbing up. If you guys are grinding away on the scape, let me know what you're up to in the comments. What are your goals? What are you working towards? For me, I'm just pushing out some bossing, going to get some diaries done and hopefully start getting up towards those 2K worlds, hang out there. So that's my plan. Let me know what yours are. That makes more sense to me. Bang, bang. Nice. Love to hear that special attack sound effect going off. Oh, another one too. Nice big 100 damage splats. What we like to see. Oh, that's not good. That must have been an entire server lag because I should not have survived that. Hey Daniel, how are you today? I hope you're well, my friend. It's a very good goal. Nightmare's a lot of fun. I quite enjoy it. It's good fun. So yeah, good thing to work towards. Might change bolts now. Hi Joe, how are you? I hope you're well. Any suggestions for a bond? My money making comes from mostly bossing, which is end game content that you probably can't do. So I'm not actually familiar with any money making methods really to sustain a bond without many requirements. There is a money making page on the wiki, so maybe have a look at that. Just Google the money makers on the wiki. A lot of those are up to date, so they give you the most recent margin, so you can make sure you're doing the best one. I guess some things like running dragonhide, tanning dragonhide is a good one. Bowstrings, I guess, but I'm probably not close enough to the most recent methods to know what's best. And good luck to you, Daniel. I hope you hit that illustrious rare drop table. I've got about 110 Nightmare KC. Unfortunately, I haven't seen anything rare yet. But if you pick up a harmonized orb, that disappears very quickly. So good luck to you, my friend. Yeah, Joe, there's definitely on the wiki, there's money making. You can sort requirements and things like that. I don't know what your stats are and things like that, but definitely check those out. There's a lot of low requirement or no requirement money makers, which you can definitely have a look at. If you do have higher stats and unlocks, you can definitely look at some of the end game content. Good money in that, but I probably don't think you're there at the moment. It's not being very nice, Vorkath. Back-to-back specs. Okay, all good. I can't believe I used to be a fan of the melee method of Vorkath. I was a big advocate that melee's better and more fun, but I'm a massive convert now. Ranging this is so chill. Bolt specs are very nice as well, hitting 100s with the bolts. So we see a 93 coming in there. So I'm definitely a convert. I'm now a big fan of get your Dragon Hunter crossbow and camp this thing with range. I'm not sure if it is actually, Daniel, because obviously Void is untradeable unlock. The Dragon Hunter crossbow is a little bit more expensive than the Lance, but then also to be in max melee means Bandos, etc. So I think the overall setup with melee is probably more expensive. I stand to be corrected there, but off my head, I think, yeah, total setup for max in both. Max range is definitely cheaper than max melee. I could be wrong though, I don't know that for sure. On a supplies basis, I guess, range is definitely more expensive. Um, Dragon bolts that melee doesn't have, but overall, I'd probably think range is better on all fronts. Yeah, for supplies, definitely. Using the Dragon bolts, obviously, melee is zero cost with the lance. I imagine the kill speeds are similar, so I guess your profit per hour is higher um, doing melee, assuming the kill time is equal, which I think it is there or thereabouts. But yeah, for me, this is just so much more chill. So much chill. You just camp back there with your bolts. So I think I'm going to continue this one going forward. Yeah, it is much more AFK-ish. Standing up the front, you're getting hit by the melee attack, which you're obviously tanking because you're praying mage. You get a nice view of the specs back here. You got a little bit more time to react, I think. Got a good view. So yeah, I'm definitely a convert of let's range the big blue dragon. I'm using the wrong bolts again. I haven't done a bolt switch very often at all, so it's not really in my mind at the moment. Just got to build the bolt switching into my thought pattern, and we'll be good to go. I do know how to Wooks walk melee. I don't know how to Wooks walk range. I know it involves using the maximum range of the crossbow to getting dragged in like an L pattern. So you get pulled in as you walk around in a like U sort of around the bottom here. Definitely not familiar enough with it to do it here, so just going to play it very safe at the moment and just walk that phase through and make sure I survive it. So obviously these yellow tiles I've got highlighted here are for Wooks walking the melee. GG. Rune kites. I'm gonna have to stay on the floor for now. My pack yak here. I'm using way less supplies ranging in terms of food. I guess you get meleeed, which you need to tank when you are using melee. You need to tank that. It's only really the range hit that causes you damage. I guess here you're tanking a lot less, so I guess that means you would use more food ranging. So I'm definitely getting longer kill trips and using less food using range. Actually, I don't even know why I'm using Bastion potions. My defense level doesn't even matter. That's very silly of me. Next trip, I'll definitely be going with range potions. Because if we're only taking magic and... Oh, I guess there is... Oh, we're praying range, though. Yeah, I'm really starting to think that the defense level doesn't matter, so I need to do a little bit more research and make sure that is also correct, but I'm thinking range potions rather than Bastion. Nice big spec. On that note, we will change over to the diamond bolts. It's not nice, Vorkath. Back-to-back Dragonfire bombs. Nice big bolts there consecutively. Probably didn't need to drink that. Actually, no, it's okay. We'll get a few more kills in. I think we'll have the supplies for another one. Okay, let's pick up some of our goodies here. Okay, might just leave those. One prayer pot should be enough. We'll see how we go. We can lose rigor if we really have to for a little bit. He likes these consecutive Dragonfire bombs at the moment. See another one coming in. Nice spec. Love to see those 100 damage hit splats. Hopefully that's enough prayer to see us through the rest of the kill. I think it should be. Okay, time to change those bolts. I think that blue attack must be magic based because it's the only one that's really doing any damage. Yeah, should definitely have the prayer for this kill. I don't think I stopped there. It's a little bit rough. Oh no. Oh, you absolute goose. Absolute goose. I think I stepped back to where I started. I didn't realize that when the spec had started, that it had targeted that tile. And I think I moved 2 tiles back to where I actually started from. But yeah, I think you're right, because the blue one's the only one that seems to be doing damage through the prayer, which makes sense because I'm praying rain, so I'm sort of tanking the blue hit, which does make sense because when you're meleeing, you're tanking the range hit when you're praying magic. Actually, I can use a sea boots just for one. I've paid plenty of those in my time. The guy at Theatre of Blood has made an absolute killing from me. Okay. It's been a decent session. That's my first death, and we're up towards 5.5 mil from 39 kills. It is so far better than Zolra. It's not funny. So this might be where I camp for a little while. Might sell some of that off now. It's in the wrong spot. I know it's not. I banked my loot in the wrong spot. Okay, anything else up here? That's Zolra loot. Sorry, Vorkath loot. Let's sell that off. This loot's just from 2 trips. That did feature a death. See what we're heading up. Well, 1.5 mil. Wow, 2 trips. No more than half an hour. This, I think, is the place to be. I think I might spend some time here and build that bank back up from the great RuneScape depression of 2021, which has affected the equity and assets of all its players, particularly those of the PVM variety. Wow, 1.5 mil. I didn't time it exactly, but I'd say about half an hour. So that's nice. That's nice. We're going to keep doing this. Okay, I'll be back in just 1 second. Was I not wearing gloves the whole time? No way. No, surely not. No, I mustn't have been. Oh my goodness. Or did I not collect them from... I know, because I died at Torfin. Oh no, but I collect... Oh no. I'm going to have to watch that back. I am an absolute goose of the highest varieties if that is the case, maybe I had them in my invent when I died and didn't re-equip them and just banked them when I banked all, or I've just done half an hour and 2 trips without void gloves, which is something I would do. But I'll be back in just 1 second now. All right, I'm back. Thank you for doing that for me, Ben, and saving me a little bit of dignity. Unfortunately, that kind of thing, not completing a set and leaving gloves in the bank, is right up my alley. So I got a little bit nervous that that's definitely something I'm capable of doing. Right, I'm just quickly eating some lunch here. Have rebanked for a second trip. I'll take off on that one shortly once I've had lunch. If you guys haven't seen this bank tag thing, it is absolutely amazing. You can literally just drag items from your bank to a tab. So for example, there's my Zora tag. Everything I would need to gear for Zora, supplies, teleports, is all there. It's very, very nice. Mage gear. Same for Vorkath. My void set, my genuine range gear, runes, supplies. Makes gearing for bosses so much easier. You can still keep your tags in this sort of format by category, and then you can also go by boss, so definitely hit that up if you haven't got that already. Okay, guys, I'm back. Thank you for bearing with me there. Ready to go to kill some more big blue dragon. Hopefully this one doesn't include any more deaths, but knowing me, it likely will, so hope you get some out of enjoyment out of seeing my character doing the death animation after a Dragon Ball to the head. Always nice to see. She might take off these tiles. Not needed. They were my melee Wook's Walk tiles. Don't plan on meleeing again anytime soon. So let's get a nice pretty view here with the big blue dragon. I haven't got my bolt switch. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. I always forget something. I also said last time I don't think I need bastions because the defense level doesn't matter because we're praying range. Actually, something else I should do is I should also imbue heart from the bank to help tank that blue hit, get my magic level up. So yeah, things to remember. Still learning this method, haven't ranged much at all. I'm on day 1 of ranging Vorkath. So yeah, I think an imbued heart pre-bank would be good to help tank that blue attack. I probably can just take range pots instead of bastions because I don't think the defense level matters. I definitely move there. That is extremely laggy. I 100% click that more than early. I might need to jump on an Australian world if I'm not already. Oh, I forgot that. No, that's I 100% clicked that so early. I haven't got my ping measurements on. Not sure how it looks on the stream. If you can see my mouse on, I believe you can. I've clicked that at least. That's so bad. I've clicked that so many ticks before. Look how long it's taking to repath. This is not good. I already died from my own mistakes. I can't I can't have the added risk of death from servers and things like that. It's alright, it's 100k. We'll live. Good fight. Well, not really. I went through so many sups there. So consistent. 100k minimum. This is good. I like this. I'm liking this a lot. What are you guys up to at the moment? Drop me a message in the chat. Let me know what you're up to in game at the moment. Oh, I love a bit of server lag. Wow, nice back-to-back bolt. Big numbers there. Wow, that is some absolute DPS coming in there. Wow, I have just absolutely shredded the blue dragon. I need to eat, but I don't want to because I want to see that damage continue to go. AFK Nightmare Zone. That is the only way to do Nightmare Zone, as far as I'm concerned. Training defense still, Ben. Any closer to that 99? GG. Much smoother kill. Nice. You're planning a party for the 99s? Nice. Bolt spec 100 to start. Another one. Nice to have the Fally hard diary done. No, is it Fally? No, it's not Fally. It's Kandarin, I think. Give you the 10% extra chance at a bolt spec. Coming in nice here. Yeah, 100%, Ben. You got to get that at the same time. Just got to balance the XP, get them both within one hit of 99, and then go on long range something. Welcome back, Jake. The only thing that got dropped that you missed was me. I got dropped by a Dragonfire ball to the head just after you left. Um, we did sell off some of our loot so far. Just bring up my loot tab. So 41 KC today and sitting just short of 6 mil. So I definitely moved there. So yeah, I'm loving the range method here at Vorkath. And to make 6 mil in maybe 2 or 3 hours, pretty chilled, still learning, is fantastic. Wow, that is the worst Vorkath drop I have ever seen. Ever. So right, we'll take those. Every time I die on my main, I think, why am I making a hardcore? But no, I wasn't very focused. Wasn't very focused. So yeah, on the hardcore, I will be in extreme concentration mode, and I will not be reading chats and looking at my phone and things of that variety. That's also a very long way away for the hardcore. Oh, you idiot. I had run on. I don't know how I survived that. I should have died. I deserve to die and somehow avoided it. Again, too much talking, too much reading, too much doing other things other than surviving. I forgot it was the acid pool spec. I was getting ready to kill the spawn, but wrong one. And they're the kind of things that get you killed on a hardcore. So yeah, hardcore is extreme focus. It's not these chilled out streaming sessions. It is mind on the job. Should be dead. GG. Wow, double coin drop. Okay, let's bounce. Right, bank some loot. Wasn't the greatest trip loot wise. Let's get all these away. Start again. So I am also going to, I want my imbued heart in the Vorkath tab. I also need, my other set of bolts are missing. The diamond bolts aren't in there. So let's get those in there because we also need those. They live here. I did say we probably don't need, we can just use ranging potions instead of bastion. So I'm gonna do that now. The only thing is they look too much like prayer potions. So range, anti-venom, 3 doses is plenty. 3 prayer potions. Okay, I'm gonna smash the heart. Butte heart. Anglerfish, a little bit short on food. Monkfish will need to fill that. Now, what have I forgotten this time? I'm sure it's something. There's rarely a trip where I don't forget something. Just gonna, let's preserve that magic level. Ah, Ben, you're a lifesaver. I am so bad at this game. I've even got all the tags, all the bank and everything set up and still forget stuff. Where do I normally put that then? Because everything looks balanced. Oh, because I forgot my bolt swap last time. That's why it fit. Okay, extended super anti-fire. Maybe 3 prayer. Maybe I'm only taking 2 prayer potions. Oh well, let's wing it. You're a lifesaver, and I'm not very good at this game. Let's go, big boy. Nice bit of server lag there. Always get a dragonfire bomb every time that happens. That's not nice. 2 in a row. Right, sounds good, Jake. Cannoning blood voles is the only way to kill them as far as I'm concerned. I will spend any amount of GP on cannonballs to make sure that that task is over ASAP. Just combo some health and prayer there. Easy game, nice smooth kill, what we like to see. Too smooth sometimes because now I got no room for the loot. I'm sure I'll make a mistake soon and need to munch down some food and clear up some space. Oh, wrong bolts. That would have been 100 if I had the right bolts on to start the kill. There we go. Got another one shortly after anyhow. Nice big bolt spec. I think 300 is the efficient point to change bolts. I'm going to stick with that. So let's change them over now. Oh, how did my run go on? I must have misclicked my prayer. Maybe I did that last time too. Oh, I was definitely moving. Maybe that's how I got into strife last time, misclicking my prayers and putting run on instead. Because I think that's what I've just done there. You definitely don't want to be running in the acid pool phase. It's an easy way to go to Lumbee or Falador, depending on your chosen respawn point. Wow, nice big start, plenty of damage. Oh, back-to-back specs. Wow, I'm definitely heading for a PB here. That is absolutely insane damage. If I can get a good run here on this phase, we could be in for a PB. Unfortunately, I don't know how to Wooks walk with the crossbow. Wow, it's looking good. I might just try and do it and die, because this is going to be a rapid kill time. Of course, there was always going to be one outcome there. I've actually got no idea how to Wooks walk the crossbow. So I'm not sure what I was actually trying, given I don't know what I was actually trying to try. Yeah, when you melee, you definitely can. You basically, like if you're going in to attack like this, you attack, step back, so you're always, obviously with not run on, so you attack pre-click out, so like see like that, you're never actually moving, so you're attacked as long as you move out and you time it basically on the XP drop, you can walk in and lance like that. With the crossbow, what they do is kind of use like an L shape like this on both sides. So if this here is the maximum crossbow range, um, you're walking sideways from here, attack the boss, get drawn into here, and then click on that. So you get drawn into range, but then you're already walking back here. Then you do the same on this side, into range, out, back the other way. So something sort of like that, into range, out. So you never stop moving, so you don't take damage. So they use the max crossbow range to be drawn in to there. But obviously I need to practice that a lot more before I give that a go. That was just such a quick time. I don't know what the kill time would have been, but I got back-to-back Dragon Bolt specs, and then all my other bolts hit so hard that would have been a very, very quick kill. Yeah, so essentially you want to be walking one tile outside the crossbow range, and then when you attack the boss, you're dragged in one tile forward into range, but then by then you need to repath. Um, Obviously, or you're going to be still and take damage. So that's the general premise of it. But unfortunately, I don't know how to do it properly. I'll definitely need to practice it. I've got it down pat with melee. It's a, oh, what have I just done? I didn't mean to do that. It's a habit. I can do the melee one pretty comfortably, but I think the meleeing's much easier because you're not getting pulled into range to keep moving. You just literally walk and then repass. So yeah, need to work on that one. The worst thing about dying is how messy it makes your invent. You do all that work to set it up exactly how you want it, and you die, and it's just an absolute shambles. I'm getting so many dead frames. Even trying to withdraw items out of the bank, I'm clicking and they're not coming. So rough day for gamers. I don't want to sell that. If I was gaming seriously, I generally go back on the fixed client mode without the wider. The FPS is just consistent 50. This is a much higher utilization in the full screen in the modern client setups, but we'll live with that. Okay, I think I've been putting it off most of the day. but I think it is Wintertod time for the hardcore. It's that time again. Actually, I should bank those into here. That's what I should do for next time. So yeah, I'm going to jump off this stream and start a fresh one. But I'm probably just going to run 2 accounts at Wintertod. See if we can pick up some of those essential items we need on the hardcore. Actually, is anyone keen for a solo? I might solo on the hardcore only because I'm just basically chasing drops now. That's all I really need is the tome, and then I'm out of there. So many dead frames. No, I need what I need for Wintertod. I know better than that. I need the regen, and I also need the hit points cape. Because 99 HP, gang, at Wintertod isn't much fun. No dramas, Ben. Obviously, you can do it by yourself. It's just a very boring and lonely process. Should probably sell those runes. There's no reason to keep those there. Actually, that's probably coming from Vorkath that I'm not selling. The stacks going there. Might just keep them for now and sell at a later date. It's organised somewhat around here. That first bit's very ugly. Okay, cool. Thanks for checking in on the stream, guys. I'm going to jump off this one now, have a quick break, and start another one. And then we'll continue the Wintertod grind on the hardcore Ironman. But I'll probably run this count as well if I don't solo. So thanks for checking in the stream, guys. I'll catch up with you all again soon.